Oh, second I turned on my recording button, it got super dark in here, so let's turn that bitch on. Alright, we are on episode Ask Morton 14. Holy hell, 14, guys. I never thought it would get past 3. But 14, so let's get into right now and answer some questions. What do you guys say? And the next question is from Haley Martin. I said that right. I always mess up names, and I always say I hope I, said that right. And I know I always mess them up. But she asked, why do people have special abilities? Well, you're probably not gonna like my answer on this one, and I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this. With having a paranormal Twitter page and talking to all these people and seeing all these people interact, I've come to find out it seems to be 2 out of every 3 people are a psychic, and most of them charge money. And the people who don't charge money always seem to want to sell you their book or check out their website, or it's just, honestly, from my opinion, from my experience, is it's all a bunch of BS. I've yet to see a real psychic, and I would love to meet a real psychic, test out their abilities, but every time there's a so-called psychic, they're always disproven, debunked, or they're doing cold readings. There is a system behind psychic readings and tellings, and I've looked into this a little bit, and I actually want to teach myself how to do this just so I can make another video and call out these psychic bullshitters. But back to the topic of special abilities, that could mean anything from psychic abilities to like someone who's more sensitive to EMF than another person, which it would just be in, I guess, your DNA that you could sense electricity a little bit more than another person. But I don't believe people have psychic powers. I mean, they're always disproven. And being honest, it really kind of sucks for me because I learn all these pieces of equipment don't work, that there's no such thing as this, or this is fake, or it's just make-believe. And it really kind of does suck for me because I've always been into the paranormal, and now the more I do this, the more I find out it's all a bunch of BS. But people could, feel electricity more than another person, and that would just because, they were born with it, it's in their DNA. I mean, because what is a spirit? A spirit is essentially electricity. Hence, that's why it always shows up on an EMF meter. But that's, I think, as far as it can go. Someone could sense maybe electricity a little bit more than the next person. But psychics, don't believe they exist. I mean, I would love to meet one and have a conversation with one, but with so many people following us, it's really hard for us to set up a real test, because it's pretty easy to just look through my timeline and be like, well, he likes this band, he does this, or he's got this logo on his hat, or he does this and this and this. It's called cold reading. It's very, very easy to do. There's also hot readings too, and I'm actually going to make a video on this when I study a little bit more and I'm actually able to do it. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. I'm a very big skeptic in this stuff, and I would love to find out it's real, but so far it's complete BS. They're always debunked. But I hope that kind of answered your question. I kind of rambled there, but I hope that answered your question. Trina McDella, I hope I said that right, asked, what is the most haunted place in America? Now, here's the thing. Every list of most haunted places in there, most haunted places in California, Nevada, wherever, are just people's opinions. There's no list of actually like, well, this is the number one place here, this, here. It's all set on opinions. And those opinions could be total bullshit. Because a lot of people do fake their evidence and do fake their finding. So doing that would all of a sudden make that place so much higher because people don't know that they're faking their findings. So honestly, in America, I hear good things about Waverly Hills Asylum, but I've never been there, so I can't give you my personal take on it. Germany, I could tell you because I've been filming at these places that I found to be haunted and more haunted. But America, you'd have to give me a specific state, I guess, of what I've heard the most about or seen the most about. But most haunted in America. Well, there's just so many. And the TV shows all hype the stuff up so much, you don't know what's real and what's not real. And then you never know with all the, so-called paranormal investigators out there that are faking their findings to get people to watch. So it could all just be, all the stories could just be BS to try and get you to, go to these locations and, watch their videos. So honestly, this one I cannot answer. I'm sorry, it's just most haunted places are all just people's opinions, and these opinions could be total baloney, BS. So you have to do research yourself, and you'd have to look into these places for yourself, because I mean, hell, the most haunted place could actually be a place that nobody even knows about. In fact, the places that I film at and Hicks filmed at in October, nobody knows these places are even haunted. And yet we got so much activity. So, I mean, it's all a bunch of people's opinions, honestly. So, I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. But I can only be honest here. So, I hope that gave you a little bit more insight on my thoughts on the most haunted places. So, I hope this helps you a little bit. Alright, Danny asked, what is the one place you want to investigate more than any other? I hope I say the name right. Habaku Forest. I want to say it's out by Romania. It's supposedly a super haunted forest, and all the footage that I've seen of this place is crazy. There's one spot in the forest, that's where I would want to be alone, that no trees grow, and all the trees around it bend away from it. And it's supposedly you hear voices, you see things. This place just looks insane. And this is one of the top places I would like to do. When I was younger, I always wanted to do Chillingham Castle. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I don't know how haunted Chillingham Castle would be, even though I'm pretty sure it'd still be haunted. But the Habaku Forest is the one that I would want to do out of any other place if I could. But it seems like each part of the country there's one location that I'd like to do. But Habaku Forest is the number one for me that I would love to do.